cognitive factors and metacognitive factors. So, cognitive factors refer to the characteristics of the person that affect performance and learning. These factors serve to modulate performance such that it improve or decline in due time. These factors involve cognitive functions like attention, memory, and reasoning. This book was written by Donnelly and Reed from 2006. Metacognitive factors. Metacognitive factors monitor the relative effectiveness and the success of any specific technique they use, and then self-regulate to redirect their strategy as needed. This ability to be self-aware and reflective is at the heart of the metacognition and the self-regulatory process that allow learners to become progressively more effective at learning.
Good evening, everyone. Discussion of factors. Motivational and affective factors. It has a three major standard, which is the motivational and emotional influence on learning, intrinsic motivation to learn, effects of motivation and effort. So these three vital factors are commonly known as an encouraging and supporting indicator matters, particularly performance by focusing the learner's attention on a certain task as an individual. As a simple believer by my own perspective, I must follow what I would like to be in the near future because I already know that I am probably or definitely claim that I have the abilities to widen my knowledge and succeed the profession where I'm sure that I fit in as a professional by my own choice and control. There's a positive effect by giving investment or strategy on a subject that enhance learner effort and commitment to achieving the main understanding.
So, good day everyone, especially Coach Jude. I am Felicity Hajula Patel, Bitaled ICT First Year Section D. As individuals develop, there are different opportunities and constraints for learning. Learning is the most effective when differential development within across physical, intellectual, emotional, and social domain is taken into account. So today, I'm gonna discuss to you about developmental and social factors. So when we talk about developmental and social factors, it is a condition and variables that influence emotional, intellectual, and social and physical development from conception to maturity. Examples included parental attitude and stimulation, pair relationship, learning experience, recreational activities, and hereditary predisposition. Developmental and social factors have 14 principles. The 14 principles are divided into those referring to cognitive and metacognitive, motivation and effective, developmental and social, and individual differences factors influencing learners and learning. So, developmental and social factors, it talks about improving the well-being of every individual in society so they can reach their full potential.
Good day, Coach Jude, and good day, classmates. I am Franzel D. Alfaro. So for today, I will give a short explanation about my topic, which is the individual differences factors. So when we say individual differences factors, it is stand for the variation or deviations among the individuals in regards to a single characteristics or number of characteristics. It is stand for those differences which in their totality distinguish of one individual from another. And the importance of it, these are the ways in which people differ from each other. Every member of an organization has its own way of behavior. It is important for managers to understand individual differences because they influence the feelings, thoughts, and behavior of employees.
Well, thank you guys for your discussion about the learner-centered psychological principles. Well, good day, Coach Jude, and good day, classmates. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the different factors affecting the individual differences of children. There are various causes which are responsible in bringing individual differences. First is the heredity. Some hereditary traits bring a change from one individual to other. An individual's height, size, shape, and color of hair, shape of face, nose, hands, and legs, to say the entire structure of the body, is determined by his hereditary qualities. Intellectual differences are also to great extent influenced by hereditary factors. Means that heredity is the most significant of an individual differences. Individual inherit various of physical traits like face, with the feature of a color of the eyes, so the hair, type of skin, shape of scalp, size of hands, so the color, blindness, baldness, thumb finger, and density or certain disease like cancer and tuberculosis. Mental traits like intelligence, abstract thinking, aptitudes, and prejudices. So now it is admitted that the fact that hereditary differences results in the quantity and the rate of the physical as well as the mental development being different and different individuals. So the second is the environment. Environment brings individual differences in behavior, activities, attitude, and style of life, characteristic, personality. Environment does not refer only physical surrounding, but also it refers the different types of people, society, their culture, customs, tradition, social heritage, ideas, and ideals. So environment significantly influence the individual differences. Changes in child's environment are reflected in the changes in his personality. Psychologically speaking, a person's environment consists of sum total of stimulation which he received from conception until his death. Environmental consists of physical, intellectual, social, moral, political, economic, and cultural forces. All these factors causes individual differences. Modern psychologists believe that individual differences are caused by both heredity and environment. Personality is the outcome of mutual interaction between heredity and the environment. Third is the race and nationality. Race and nationality is one cause of individual difference. Indians are very peace-loving. Chinese are cruel. Americans are very frank due to the race and nationality. So number 4 is sex. Due to sex variation, one individual differs from other. Men are strong in mental power. On the other hand, women on the average shows small superiority over men in memory, language, and aesthetic sense. Women excel the men shouldering social responsibilities and has a better control over their emotions. So the sex differences, development of boys and girls exhibits the differences due to the difference in sex. The physical development of the girl takes place a year or two earlier than the boys. Between the age of 11 and 14, girls are taller and heavier than the boys. So after 15, boys started winning the race. Girls are like affectionate, sympathetic, and tender, while the boys are brave, hard, choleric, efficient, and competent. Number 5 is age. Age is another factor which is responsible in bringing individual differences. Learning ability and adjustment capacity natural grow with age. When one grows in age, can acquire better control over our emotions and better social responsibilities. When a child grows, then this maturity and development go side by side. So the age and intelligences, so physical, intellectual, the emotional and development is caused by the growth in age. So many individuals differ because of the differences in intelligence. Individuals who are below the average in intelligence and mental age find much difficulty in learning, and average intellectual person can learn quickly. So number 6 is education. Education is one major factor which brings individual differences. So there is a wide gap in behaviors of educated and uneducated persons. All traits of human beings like social, emotional, and intellectual are controlled and modified through proper education. This education brings a change in our attitudes, behavior, appreciations, personality. It seems that uneducated persons are guided by their instinct and emotions, whereas the educated persons are guided by their reasoning power. So in education, one of the important objectives of a modern education is the complete development of the individual. Individuals have different goals, different interests, different emotional problems, and different abilities. We cannot afford to ignore these individual differences.